Guys, good morning, all of you guys. Guys, good morning, all of you. I hope my screen is visible for everyone, right? And I'm hoping not bad. So we started looping statements, right? We started looping statements. Okay. So I give the summary. What all the areas we discussed in the last session. So we started the looping statements, and looping statements main purpose is we can execute the statements multiple times based on the requirement, which are used to repeat the statements which are used to execute the same statement multiple times, which are used to execute the statement, execute the statement multiple times, multiple times. You can go ahead with the looping statements. In looping statements, there are five types, guys. In Java, there are five types of looping statements. I have five types. First one is while, second one is do while, and the third one is for loop, and fourth one is for each loop, and the sixth one I would say nested for loop here, nested for loop, and fifth one is switch case, switch case. So in the last session we discussed about the while loop. Oh, sorry, yeah, for each, yeah, for each, not switch case. Switch case, this is for each. Okay. While, do while, for, nested for, and for each loop. Okay. In the last session, we discussed about the while loop, which is used to execute the statements until the specified condition is satisfied. And we discussed about the syntax for the while block is, and while is the predefined keyword. So whenever you are writing the programs, all predefined keywords should be lowercase. While is also predefined keywords, so that is the reason I am writing all characters in the lowercase. And this is the scope of while block. And here I am writing the condition. Okay, here I am writing the condition. So last session we written few of the programs, meaning printing the numbers, printing the statement multiple times, printing the numbers in reverse order. These are all the programs we did. Next, today we can go ahead with the do while block. So do while block, which is also used to execute the statements until the specified condition is satisfied, which is used to execute the statements, execute the statements until the specified condition is satisfied. Until the specified condition is satisfied. Then what is the difference between while and do while? So in do while, before checking the condition, do while before checking the condition, it will execute the statement at least one time. Before checking the condition, before checking the condition, it will execute at least one time. Before checking the condition, before checking the condition, it will execute at least one time. It will execute at least one time. At least one time. Okay, with irrespective of true or false. With irrespective of with irrespective of condition is true or false. True or false, or true or condition is true or false. Okay, are you guys clear with my statements or not? So do while we are discussing about the do while, and which is used to execute the statements until the condition is satisfied. And before checking the condition, it will execute at least one time, with irrespective of condition is true or false. Okay, with irrespective of condition is true or false, it will at least execute at least one time. There is a syntax for this one. The syntax for this one is where I can take there is a do block, and here I we will write the statements. Here we will write the our statements. Okay, and inside where we have the while block, here we will write the condition. Here we will write the condition. So the thing is, before checking the condition, if the condition is true or false also, it will at least execute at least one time. It will execute at least one time. So that is the difference between while and do while. And before checking the condition, it will execute the statements at least one time. At least one time. So that I can write a program on it, and you will get the better clarity on that. So wherever I am going to file location, and here I could create files. I'm taking new Java file, and I can mention demo do while dot java. This is the file name which I am giving, and simply I am opening the file name, and this is I can mention like public class demo do while. Okay, from here to here, this is the scope of the class, and where actually I am taking public static void main and the string aux, and this is the scope of the main method, and inside I'm taking do block, and inside I would like to write while block, and yeah, so here I could write system.out.println, system.out.println, println, and here I can mention some hello message. I would like to mention some hello message, and here irrespective of condition, it will at least print at one time. It will at least print at one time. For example, so here I am giving some condition x less than or equal to 10. Okay, so whenever looping statement, there are three statements you should be remember. What are the three statements? One is the initialization, and the second one is increment or a decrement, and third one is the increment or decrement. Third one is the condition. Okay, condition. These are the three cases you should remember. Now guys, you can come here, and there is a statement where is initialization. You can initialize the value. So where actually I am going to here, and here I can initialize int x equal to, I'm initializing with 1. Okay, so in this case x is 1, x is less than x, meaning this is true or false. 1 is less than 10. Yes, that is true. I am taking the false concept. So here the thing is, if the condition is false also, before checking the condition, it will print at least one time with irrespective of true or false. That is the thing we need to understand. So here I can compile the file. There is a Java C demo do while.java. File has successfully compiled. Java demo do while.java. Do while. You can see here. Hello message is printing or not? Printing or not, guys? Printing. Meaning this is the condition is true. The condition is false. If the condition is false also, before checking the condition, irrespective of true or false, it will print at least one time. Now I want to print this hello message 10 times. I want to print this hello message 10 times. How could I print? Then simply you can take increment operator, x plus plus operator you can take, and then I can save the file, and wherever you can go to that location, and there is a Java do while. Initialize the value plus plus operator, and here you can take 10. I'm saving the file. Now you can come here and java c demo while dot java, and if I run this one, you can see here 10 times it will be printed. I want to print the numbers from starting to 1 to 10, 1 to 10. So simply here you can mention the x variable, and that will be printed from starting to, you will get the values from starting to increasing order. So same way you can print the reverse order as well. So this is all about do while. Do while, before checking the condition, it will print at least one time. It will print at least one time. So there are some few of other examples also. Normally you can go to and you can search with the do while best examples in Java. Go to that location. So this is the actually some how what is the process happens internally. This is the actually first the controller will come to the do block, and it will go inside the do block. From curly braces to end of this curly braces is do block, and here we will write the statements to be executed. Our business logic will be right here, and updation meaning increment. And here it will, before checking the condition, it will print at least one time. If the condition is true, and the loop will be iterate. Loop will be iterate. Okay. If it is false, then the controller will come outside. If it is true, then the loop will be repeated. Loop will be repeated. Now if I go and then program starts here, statements will be executed before checking the condition. If the condition is true, then statements will be repeated multiple times based on the conditions. If the here if this is true, then the program got terminated. This is the diagram. Okay, you guys please be practice with these all the programs. You will get the better clarity. This is all about do while, guys. Next, you can go ahead with the for loop. Next concept you have for loop, guys. So while loop is the condition based loop, guys. While loop is the condition based loop. Okay, based on the condition, it can execute the statements. Condition based loop. But in case of for loop, this is the range based loop. This is the range based loop. Range based loop. Range based loop. This is also like for loop also, which is used to execute the statements, repeatedly, statements repeatedly, repeatedly until the specified condition is reached. Until specified condition is reached. Until specified condition is reached. Until the specified condition is reached. Syntax for the for loop is, so in case of while and do while, what we did actually. So if I go to while, and we'll written as the initialization in one line, initialization, initialization, initialization. This is one line, and updation in one line, updation in one line, updation in one line, and increment or decrement in one line. This is the increment or decrement in one line, and condition in one line. These three statements we written in three different lines. But in case of for loop, so all three we will write in single line only. All we will write in single line only. Initialization and initialization. Next, increment or decrement, increment or decrement, Next, updation. All these three things we will write inside the single. We will write in single line only. We will write in single line only, guys. We will write in single line only. Okay. So I can write a program on it. I can show you where actually I could go to here. Here I could take the class name is the demo for loop, demo for Java. Okay, now public class demo for, and I'm taking the public static void main string aux. This is the scope of the class. Now where I am taking for loop, for is the keyword, so that is the reason I am taking all in single line. And here initialization int x equal to 1, and next one is increment plus plus operator, and next you can take the condition x less than or equal to 10 and x plus plus operator, and here I would like to print the values system dot out dot println, and here I'm writing good morning. I'm saving this one, and then I'm going to here, and I can wherever which is available, you can go to that command prompt java c demo for write demo for dot java, and java demo for, you can see here the message is printing 10 times. The same thing, concept is the same, only the thing is we are in case of while and do while, so the initialization we written in one line, and condition also we written in one line, and updation also we written in one line. But in case of for loop, all we will write in the single line. All we will write in the single line. And if I mention x, then this is called. Now if I go to here, we'll get the values from 1 to 10. We can get the values from 1 to 10. I hope this is clear, everyone, right? Okay, so in the interview perspective, they will ask, what is the difference between for and while loop? What is the difference between for and while block? While looping statement. Oops. Okay. So for is the range based loop. It is the range based loop. Range based loop. And while is the, it is the condition based loop. Condition based loop. Okay. So normally you can look for the difference between net also. What is the difference between for and while loop? Go to the images. So these are the differences they will ask. What is the difference between for and while? What is the difference between while and do while? Okay. So you can see here the difference basically in for loop they are all we are writing in single line, but in case of while loop all we are writing in multiple line. All we are writing with multiple lines. Okay, normal you can cross check. Okay, so basically you can remember and for is the it is the range based loop and while is the it is the condition based loop. It is the condition based loop. So I hope this is clear, right? Next concept we have nested for loop. Nested for loop. So if you understand how to write for loop, then you can easily manage the nested for loop. So nothing special here. If you know how to write the for loop, then you can easily write the nested for loop. There is nothing special here. So in the Java also, in the conditional statements also we learned like nested if, right? This is also same. What is the syntax for the normal for loop, simple for loop? For, and this is the scope of for. Nested for meaning keeping one for loop inside another for loop is called nested for loop. Keeping one for loop inside another for loop is called nested for loop. This is nested for loop, guys. This is nested for loop. This is nested for loop. Syntax for the nested for loop is, syntax for this one is, here we will write the condition, and next one is increment or decrement and updation, and here also we will write the same three things. Okay, condition, increment or decrement, and updation. So writing one for loop inside another for loop is called nested for loop, nested for loop. And next here important point is the purpose which is used to, the purpose of nested for loop is which is used to print the patterns, print the patterns, print the patterns, print the patterns. There are some patterns in Java, patterns in Java. If I see here, these are the patterns. These kind of patterns you can print by using nested for loop. These kind of patterns you can print by using nested for loop. Okay. Normal, I will show you few of the patterns. You will get the better react on it. So I'm going to the file. Here I would like to mention the file name is I can give like as some patterns. This is the outer for loop. and this is inner for loop. This is called nested for loop. This is called nested for loop. Okay, this is called nested for loop. So here I am doing initialization. Int I would say I can take int x equal to some 1, and I'm taking the condition x less than or equal to 5, and I can do the increment. Okay, so now with respect to y, into y equal to, also I am taking 1, and x less than or equal to y, and I am taking y plus plus. I'm taking y plus plus. Okay, so here I would like to take normal system dot out dot of println print statement, and here actually I can write system dot out dot println system dot out dot println system dot out dot println, and here actually can write I can mention like as the star some star. Okay, so here it is printing continuously. So here go to the program, and there is a so here one more important point you can remember. Every execution of outer for block 5 times inner loop will be executed. That is also one more point you can remember. Every execution of every execution of every execution of outer loop 5 times inner loop will be executed. 5 times inner loop will be executed. 5 times inner loop will be executed. Okay, so there are two methods. One is the print method. Second one is the println method. Println method, which is used to move the cursor from one line to another line. Move the cursor from one line to another line. So there is a difference. And next one is, this is the outer for loop, and this is the inner for loop, and inside the inner for loop, where actually I am writing, here I am writing star symbol, and come down, and it will check the condition. I can write here, I'm writing some star symbol. Now we'll see the difference between, what is the difference between print method and println method. You can see here println method meaning, which is used to move the cursor from one line to another line. But in this case, which is not more. And if you come here, Okay, save the file, go to here. Now can compile the file. Java C demo pattern and Java pattern. You can see here, it is printing the pattern. It is printing the patterns. So instead of that one, you can print the numbers. Can print the numbers as well. You can see here, you can able to print the numbers as well. Okay. So generally, nested for loop, which is used to print the patterns. Print the patterns. It's the same pattern. If you want to print the reverse order, then instead of increment, we will use the decrement operator. We will use the decrement operators. Okay. Here the question is, what is the difference between what is the difference between print method and println method? Print method and println method. ln method. Println method, which is used to move the cursor. Println method, which is used to move the cursor. Which is used to move the cursor one line to another line. Current line to next line. And print method, so which is used to cursor will be the same line. Cursor will be same line. Okay, cursor will be the same line. Print ln method, which is used to move the cursor from one line to another line. And next we have the print method, which is used to the cursor will be the same line. Cursor will be the same line. Cursor will be the same line, guys. Okay. So I hope you guys are clear in these topics, right? What are the topics? While, and next one is do while, and for loop, nested for loop, nested for loop. Okay, so for loop all will be written in the single line. Nested for loop means writing one for loop inside another for loop is called nested for loop. Nested for loop, nested for loop. Okay, do while, for, and nested for loop, nested for loop. Okay, I hope you guys are clear in this area, right? So there are number of programs. For example, if we go to here, normally you can look for the nested for loop pattern examples. So see same program. So this is the assignment, you guys. Please do and then share in the group. I'm taking the attendance. You guys could you please respond. Nobody. Guys, please respond with your names. Dinesh Raja,
Present.
Krishna, Navya Kakala, uh,
Present, sir. Venkat Balaji, present.
Venkat Balaji,
Present, sir.
Pooja Gaud,
Present.
Venkatesh,
Present.
next Bhargavi Sivalakshmi, next Uma Maheshwari. Guys, assignments, online people are not submitting the assignment. May I know the reason why you guys are not submitting? If I see your assignment, there is so nobody is not submitted the assignment. Why? Last session only 2 persons only submitted. Hmm? Why, guys? Last session only 2 persons have submitted. What about others? Only 2 persons have submitted. Online people, you guys are not doing the assignments, not submitting. This is ChatGPT code.
No, I read it.
Hmm?
I edited so many things.
Hmm?
I just take for the, that inputs only. I didn't enter that entire thing. For reference only, I used it.
Your voice is not clear.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
No, I didn't take from ChatGPT. Just for reference only, I didn't say that.
యాడ్ చేస్తారా? Yeah. Yes, so that's it. All of you, please do the assignments. Assignments is mandatory in the interview. Whenever you guys are attending the interview, so at the time you guys make sure attendance is mandatory. The assignments is also mandatory. Okay. So there, so based on the data, we can take the interviews. Okay. Assignments is mandatory, guys. So please do the assignments and then submit in the portal. Thank you. మీ పేరు యాడ్ చేస్తారా? మహేష్ చేస్తాను నేను, మిగతా కూడా వస్తాను. టూ నుంచి ఇప్పుడు దాకా కట్టాను. మామూలు డెమో చేసిన రేపు ఇస్తాను. క్లాస్ మనం ఒక బ్యాచ్ వేరే ఒకటి వస్తున్నాం. అలా ఏం కాదు. కొంతమంది కేటీ వీడియోస్ ఉంటాయి, కేటీ వీడియోస్ సపోర్ట్ అయ్యింది. కేటీ కాదు, మ్యాక్సిమం అయితే వస్తారు, సపోర్ట్ వస్తారు. ఎందుకంటే సేఫ్ జోన్ కదా, సేఫ్ జోన్ కదా. వాళ్ళు వాళ్ళకి వాళ్ళ మీద కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ వస్తే పర్లేదు నేను అనుకున్నామంటే